On the road again. All right, here we go.
A matchup that exemplifies this era of expanded conferences. Once upon a time, you'd only see these two clash in the Rose Bowl. Well, John David Booty and Rashard Mendenhall aren't going to run out of that tunnel as these two square off to try to stake claim to their place in the conference hierarchy. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Fighting Illini, Memorial Stadium in Champaign, Illinois.
Let's go.
We'll see the winners of three straight, the USC Trojans, taking on the 18th ranked team in the land, the Illinois Fighting Illini. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. Illinois will kick it off to get us underway.
Let's go.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So USC's offense will have the football first. From the gun, running back on the move. Rumbles ahead for a pickup of 5 to the 29. They've generated some momentum with excellent performances in Big Ten play, and you can see them growing game by game.
And that's a big deal, too, in the new-look Big Ten Conference. Back in the day when there were divisions, you know, it was a toss-up every year who was going to win the Big Ten West. That was the easier division. But now, it's just who are the best two teams out of all these teams, all these quality teams. So it's impressive that this team, David, has put themselves in position to play for the championship.
You ain't lying, especially in this conference. Let's be honest, the Big Ten and the SEC, they've separated themselves from everybody else. And so you're competing in this conference, middle of the season, you can finish strong. Now we're not just talking about conference championships. We're talking about where can we be in the playoff and how much damage we can do in the postseason.
They'll try to power their way ahead. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37.
It's a really good sign if you're on offense here. You're putting it on your offensive line on 3rd down. Critical down and distance, opening drive of the game. Let those guys fire off, get a hat on a hat. You can run the ball, pick up the first. You're around midfield. And all things looking pretty good here early for this offense.
And the ball's free in the backfield. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes.
Man, and it was
Knee was down. Knee was down. Knee was down. I need somebody upstairs to take a look at it. His knee was on the ground. Ground cannot cause a fumble. His knee was down. Protesting this here. We need a replay. We need a replay. Yeah, his knee was down. Oh, we're not going to challenge it? I'm challenging that. His knee was down. His knee was down.
Timeout here as this coach is challenging the call.
His knee was down.
Give the replay booth the chance to have another look.
Okay, still got the ball, still got the ball, still got the ball, still got the ball. He still got the ball, he still got the ball. His knee was down. Reverse that.
So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. Great place to start for this offense.
Coming with all kind of stuff.
Back to throw, it's Altmaier. Fires to the tight end. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. From the gun, running back to give.
Y'all saw him get lifted. Y'all saw him get lifted. He got uplifted.
Well, they're trying to get that run play going to the outside, but it's the defensive end who does a great job winning his one-on-one and forcing the negative play.
Under fire.
Got him, baby. Refuse to be blocked. I don't care if it's 1 man, 2 man, 3 man. Refuse to be blocked.
frustrated. I say
And
that because
don't
I
help their
can't
quarterback
take a
up. He got
sack
down there
here.
by
A
himself.
sack might take 3 off the
Let's
board
go.
for me. I gotta understand the situation. I gotta get the ball out. Try to make a play, but most importantly, don't make a negative play.
And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. From 56 yards out, what a power
I almost
play.
blocked
Never
it.
a doubt about that one.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drive. Lots of poise, good emotion. They don't get the touchdown they would have liked, but they kick a nice field goal. They've got the lead. Head coach has to be happy with that.
This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. They coughed it up on that last drive, but the defense really bailed them out, holding him to a field goal, Jesse.
Yeah, and I think the offense kind of got away from their identity a little bit on that last drive, David. They got to kind of get back to doing what they do.
Yeah, and hold on to the football. I mean, defense just did their job. Stopped them, held them to a field goal,
Got a little
limited the
hook
damage.
on
Now
with the
it's
hook
time for the
gonna
offense
be.
to get the momentum going again.
And the Trojans can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to pass. It's Mayava. Throws to the tight end. He makes a catch.
Good throw,
Boy, did he
Mayava.
look as if
He got
was
the strongest. He got
going
the
to
second
go.
strongest
Gets it
arm in the
down to
country.
37. Looking back to last year, the Trojans made a midseason quarterback change.
Let it go.
You might
Just rip
expect
it.
that, trying to live
Rip
up to
it.
what Caleb Williams was able to do, but Jaden Mayava certainly finished strong, Jesse.
Yeah, the UNLV transfer looked really, really good, especially at the end of the year. And you know with Lincoln Riley, one of the great QB whisperers in recent college football memory, if you're locked in and you're playing and you're seeing the field the way Lincoln Riley is seeing it and
There you
calling it, this
go.
offense is going to be unstoppable.
There you
If
go.
he does that, he is going to put up Heisman numbers.
And that's exactly your job when you're a defense. You know, they're going to make throws, they're going to make catches. I got to get them on the ground. I got to limit the yak, the yards after the catch. Nice job breaking on the football, getting the wide receiver on the ground.
Lost to throw again. No way
Gotta
to
throw
close
it,
on
son.
that one as he got drilled
gotta
trying to
throw
deliver
it.
the football, and now they face third down.
Good.
This pass rush is serious, man. When you watch them on film, they do a nice job in the back end, taking away all the throws downfield. He's trying to get to his check down, but that pressure gets to him, and the hit forced the incomplete.
In the gun, looking to throw on third down. Grab near the marker, it's Sanders. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13.
Been playing with y'all,
And that's
man.
really
Let's
got to make
go.
this offensive coordinator feel good. You get a completion on a big third down early in the game, and that should give him a lot of confidence calling plays this game.
The Trojans have their offense in high gear. The give to the back. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
Go, baby. Bread and the butter, baby. The bread and the butter.
The first down without getting it into the end zone. Trying to get the corner. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
It's always fun to watch offensive creativity in the red zone. Like, how are you going to get some space for your guy? They try the toss, get him out wide, maybe get into some space. The defense was ready. Nice job falling forward, getting at least a little bit on the play.
Now they'll run it on the toss.
There
White
you go.
crossed the plane to get
There
the
you
6,
go.
but they'll have the first down.
There you go.
Well, it just seems like everything is working for
There
the
you
offense on this
go.
drive. Another nice game,
Go,
this time
baby.
on the ground.
And the Trojans are threatening on 1st and goal. Trying to surge it in.
In there.
Into the end zone.
In there, baby. Let's go.
Touchdown, Southern Cal.
Start out a little shaky.
Yeah, and there's no secret about it.
That
Line up
Coast
and
Guard
go
going
down
off in the
formation,
background.
run the ball down your throat. My
On the
guys
radio,
are
threw me off.
6 points on the play.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point makes it 7-3. So they put together a 9-play, 75-yard drive.
There's a lot of people say they're not
And
going
they
to get the
cap it
game.
off with a 1-yard plunge. They're getting
It's
set
just
to
like the
kick it away,
iPhone
that
and the
last
Galaxy
score took a little
thing.
out of this crowd.
They come out with a new one there. Yo, this is gonna be better than the phone you got. Your phone can't do this. When your battery down on your phone, do the same thing mine can do. Nothing.
Coming out with it, it's Sanders. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14.
That's right.
First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Back to pass, it's Altmaier. Got him downfield. He's loose on the right. And they give him enough for the first down. They'll move the chains, and let's see if they can snap it one more time here in the first. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Catch in the middle, it's Dixon.
What's going
There
on?
to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period.
But they throwing a kitchen sink at us, boy.
USC holding the lead, and we've come to the end of one. And let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats.
Y'all coming out here like it's a Super Bowl. This is a spring jamboree game, man.
Crank it up in the second.
Oh, I try to score 100 points. I wouldn't do you like that, man. Promise you I wouldn't. But not.
So after the break, they'll go back to work. Off the play fake on first down. Just too much.
I'm gonna do that though.
Time, and they knock him down
So.
at the 31.
Bet you won't call that play again. Bet you won't call hurry up offense. You trying to figure out what happened.
Defense was
Go.
not buying it. Got in the
Bum,
backfield.
bum,
Got the
bum,
big play.
bum, 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 bum. We call him Preacher. Preacher.
The Illini just added to its workload after that last play. It's second and long. Keeps it on the bootleg. Fires to the wideout. Working the middle. They make the stop, but not before
17
he
yards,
takes a
quick.
chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
We got
Nice job by the
17 yards
quarterback,
quickly.
pre-snap and post-snap. He knew the defense was going to be playing zone coverage, and there was no doubt in his mind where he was going with that football.
Got him. Get off of that block.
We'll get to him
Let's
at
go.
the 25.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect
was
to
gonna
getting
get
after
another
the
3
quarterback,
points, 3 the
They're
hard
outside
way.
of the top 100 in the country in sacks
3 points
per
a quarter.
game,
You
but
got
finally
9.
now, you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the
Let's
game
go.
so far.
Oh.
And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. And for the second time, they'll go for the field goal. The first one was good, and they'll try from 42. Absolutely perfect. That
All right,
brings
I
them
like
to
that
within
average.
one.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
After putting up the field goal,
Yeah, he can
they're
kick
set
now.
to kick it
Let's
away.
give him credit. He can kick.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Sanders.
Ooh,
He gets it across the 25 to the 27 after bringing it out of the end zone.
broke that.
And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. They'll try to get the edge with the toss play here. They make the stop.
That's
at a big
vision
gain
right
of
there. That's
3 to the
vision.
31.
And those
One
body
inside,
blows
took it
really
outside.
matter. Like,
That's
I
called
want to be able to
vision.
hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains.
There you go.
Just because of the
Come on now.
Oh, he's got some
Come on,
space.
baby.
The 20, the tag, and he got away from the defense and takes
Go.
it in. Touchdown, Trojans.
Let's go.
Huge
play. It's so nice to have guys that can create these
Miller time, baby.
plays like this.
King Miller.
You hand it to him, he can do the rest.
Go.
Look at the speed, look at the elusiveness, get into the end zone. Nice run.
I haven't played Ultimate Team. I see it though. You get like Bo Jackson, Eric Dickerson.
Lining up for the PAT. And they kick it through for the extra point, and they have an 8-point lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Southern Miss is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage today, but they still have some work to do to put this in the win column. They're up by 6 over Jacksonville State.
What?
Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. To throw, it's Altmaier. Bringing the heat. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense.
You get a sack, you get a sack.
Everybody
get a
deep
sack.
down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. And this defense is bringing the heat. Another sack.
How about this defense in this game so far? Already 5
Let's
sacks,
go.
and we're only in the second quarter. I think if
go.
you're the offensive coordinator, you have got to start mixing up these play calls, moving the pocket.
Look at that boy. Look at that boy. That boy.
Away from danger because it's obvious. These offensive line, they cannot hold up, and they cannot get it done.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. The give to the single back. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be a 4th down. Illinois runs the punt unit onto the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the
Here we go. Catch the ball first. Catch it first. Go.
Fields to punt and try to pick up some yards. That nifty return
Could've just kept running straight down the side, man.
negates some of the yardage on the punt. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Trying to beat them to the left. Crosses the 30. He's got away. Touchdown USC.
Dun, 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 dun.
How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in week 5? An impressive run from the back gets him 6 points.
That's
Good
how you
drink of
run
water, and maybe a little
the tall
oxygen.
sweep.
He definitely needs some oxygen after that long run, but it looks simple, right? Just hand the
I
ball
love
off,
this
but when you
playbook.
can make big plays like this in the run game. Man, does it make offense fun.
And the point after is good. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
At first, when we were behind, I was quiet.
Let's see if he can make a play on the return. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. The Illinois offense returns to the field. They've had a couple of drives bogged down, had to settle for field goals, and now they'll try to get it into the end zone this time. Wide receiver going in motion. Looking for a man. It's Altmaier.
Give me that.
Picked off. What a play to set him up. And he'll be marked down, but what a play to come up with that
Give me that.
interception.
And that's the advantage right there of having your dime personnel on the field. You've got an extra DB. You've got an extra guy out there who's really good at covering.
Keep
So
the
for
chain.
quarterbacks, you've
Let's
got to
go.
be so good and precise with these passes because they've got speed in the back end. They're able to come away with the pick.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Leaves it with the back. They'll make the stop, and he gets 4 on the play. Balls at the 25.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Offense gets set for second down. Miller with the ball. Into the headed to the end
Good seal block there.
Touchdown, and they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. He's into his happy place, the end zone, and he's been very, very happy because he's been there regularly in the first half.
Yeah, most
Well,
people
that's what
are
Eric
happy
said. They're not
with,
gonna get the
several
game.
touchdowns in a season, but you just feed
I didn't buy the
him, he keeps
baseball game
getting in
either.
the end zone, keeps piling up touchdowns.
I didn't play.
Those
I didn't
stats
play
are just
160
climbing
games
up
on
and up
MLB
and
the
up.
show
Thank your
last
offensive
year.
line. Take him out to dinner tonight.
And then when I seen all they do is change, like, I bet you on the college football they're gonna change this kick meter. That's all they do. Man, you can do something with coaches and all. I just want to play the game.
Here's the return from inside his 10. Nice
And all of
job
that. Up,
executing
down,
all
left,
the
left, right, right,
assignments
left,
as
left.
they put a stop to that
Back the
return
button,
at the
get the
22.
ball line. Just
Here
something
comes the
simple.
Illini offense back onto the field. Boy,
Yeah.
they've been caught in a buzzsaw here in the first half, but maybe a chance to carry some momentum into the break here.
It all comes down to this drive right here, Reese. Obviously, this offense hasn't had everything go right for them in the first half, but here's an opportunity, David, to execute some plays, put some throws together, and generate some points.
And you're right, Jesse. And this offense needs to start now.
Yeah.
We got to get some points on the board, create some momentum, and
Yeah.
continue it because you've dug yourself a significant hole.
They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 27. Looking for a man. It's Altmaier. Snagged in the middle. It's
I'd give up something.
That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Looking to throw on first down. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
Really good coverage
The
by this
quarterback got
defense.
lit
They
up,
were
boy.
aware of everyone on the field and including the running back. A lot of times those guys get lost in the shuffle, but they saw him. They knew the ball was going to him. They braked on it, did a good job, and got in his face just enough to cause him to lose some focus and drop that football.
There you go.
Those two not on the same
Sometimes you
page.
can't
It's
sack them. Just
incomplete.
throw your hands up.
I
Put your
think a
hands
big reason
up.
this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Just keep slinging it. Fires one high and deep. Catch
Shot. Let's be more careful. Good play.
running free. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown Illini.
You know, sometimes as a play caller, you just don't have to overthink things. I've got a guy who's faster than your guys, and he's just going to run straight down the field. I'm going to throw it way down the field. He's going
That's
to
a
make
good
the catch,
throw.
and we're going to score a touchdown, and that's pretty much what just happened there.
Let me be back. You good?
He'll try to tack on one more. Oh, they
Blocked it. Scoop.
Now he can return this. So that's scoring
That was my
drive
first
took
time
only
blocking
6
it.
plays. And they cap things off with a big play up top, going
I blocked it.
63 yards to the house. He wisely lets that one bounce through the back of the end zone, and they'll take over at the 25. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The
Here we
offense
go.
has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now at the same page.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. They'll keep it on the ground. Runs through the tackle.
It's got to feel
Timeout.
good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Sends it back in motion. Wants to throw. It's Mayava. Throws to the wideout. Incomplete. And man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one
That's
fell.
a good block over there.
Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. The Trojans come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Unloads to the wideout.
What are we
He
doing?
can't make the grab. It's incomplete, but there is a flag, and I believe this is going to be pass interference.
We accept that.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Looking downfield on first down. With the catch, it's Strachan. They make the stop right at the 30-yard line, but it's a 10-yard pickup and a first down. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. And the Trojans have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. Complete downfield. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. He's got it on the move. And the defense makes the tackle, and that ought to do it here in the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, you've been taking in a magnificent scene there today in Champaign. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Memorial Stadium.
That quarterback got an arm. Put it there. I was playing it be short. Got no.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. The Trojans will kick it away to start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Sanders. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The Illinois offense returns to the field. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one. Put your best plays together. Start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special and some energy, but it's going to start with this offense here executing at a high.
You got the.
Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43. Luke Altmaier started his career as a backup to Matt Corral at Ole Miss, but man, did he blossom for the Fighting Illini. Had their best season in more than 20 years, and maybe more in store for him, Jesse.
Yeah, Reese, there were still a lot of fans that I think were skeptical when the transfer portal news came out that he was going to be joining Illinois. People wanted to see what all the hype was about. You saw it last year, not just running the ball, but making big plays through the air. Really curious to see if Luke Altmaier can take the next step this season, because if they do, this is going to be a really, really tough team to beat.
And that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
Catch in the middle. It's Arkin. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Illinois now staring at a 3rd and short. The run from the shotgun. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw, it's Altmaier. Grabbed over the middle, it's Dixon. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
When these wide receivers work the middle of the field, so much of this is feel. Understanding where the holes are in the zone or understanding how to get leverage on a man. And these wide receivers are dangerous nowadays because they do it so fast and see that so quick and make those plays over the middle.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going. Be interested to see what they do to try to change it up, but somehow, some way, they need that physical ground game.
The lost yardage leaves them with 2nd and 11. They'll send the back in motion. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Here's the pressure. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
And you can just see the excitement this defense has every play. They're almost wishing this quarterback drops back to throw because they know they're going to get home to him. That's the 6th time they've registered a sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Really nice 3rd down sub defense there that time. It's 3rd and long. They're expecting pass, and they're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse the quarterback, now forcing the incompletion, setting up 4th.
And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. Thought he had it and couldn't get it through the uprights. He missed it. Thought maybe that field goal could start some momentum. Instead, the deficit is still 16. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Dropping back, it's Mayava. Throws to the wideout. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit.
Turning it on! And how much running room have they been able to find just all day? They are piling up unbelievable rushing stats.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
To the ground, he's got it again.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Here's the handoff. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
And those little runs, man, they don't look great in the box score, but I love when an offense stays on schedule. It makes those 3rd downs more manageable, easier, harder to attack me now from the defensive perspective trying to get to me. So it's an easy, simple play for this offense, but I love it.
They've got enough for the 1st down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Trojans are on the move. In the red area, it's Miller. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football. You got to just keep getting positive yards. You got to keep the third downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game.
Here comes the heat.
Couldn't get to him. Good play.
Just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. The Trojans line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short.
You can't hear.
Back to pass, it's Mayaba. Makes the grab. And he was pushing for that goal line, but the D stopped him at the 2. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to...
Touchdown, Southern Cal! And the punishment has been extended. Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone.
Broken
this
play.
Quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
And with the extra point, they pushed the lead out a little further. So it's a 73-yard touchdown drive. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Not much there, picks up a couple to the 22. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Trying play action.
My bad.
They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. That's the end of the period, and USC has the lead. This has been utter domination through 3 quarters, and the stats will back that up. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. So we open the final period with a 3rd down play. They'll run the sneak for it. And he needed 1 yard, and he didn't get it. The defense won the battle up front. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He's got him. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down.
We've been toasted all day.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. And that can really take the wind out of a defense's sails when you convert with a 4th down completion.
Great chemistry there between the quarterback and his target. 4th down, you got to have it. You got to be on the same page, and they were there.
Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on 2nd down. Handoff to the lone back. Not much to show for it. This defense has kept them bottled up all day. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Illinois needs a big play here on 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Altmaier. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
This defense has just been all over this guy all game long. Under pressure, they're finding a way to get to him and affect his rhythm. Of course, they have an interception in this game. That's why they've got a big lead here in the fourth quarter. This guy has never gotten into a rhythm.
Lost one deep down the right side. Can't hook up on the long throw, and fourth down goes by the boards for this offense. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want it. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So in this next drive, David, I think...
There he goes. Makes the stop.
Can't keep doing that.
23-yard line, but it's a pickup of 15. A first down, and this offense is smelling the end zone. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. Pulls it in. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's first and goal from the 7. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. He's looking to throw. Looking to get it in. Into the hallelujah land. Touchdown.
Hallelujah.
That one ought to give them firm control of this game, and they have gotten things going here, about to move to 4-1.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, we don't get a ton of top 5 matchups, so let's check out how today's Rumble played out. Oregon pulled into town on a mission, and they're hightailing it out of here with a huge win. Veni, Vidi, Vici. I came, I saw, I conquered. And that's precisely what the Ducks did. Always interesting to see top 5 teams collide, and today was no different. The agony and ecstasy of college football.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. The Illini just added to its workload after that last play. It's 2nd and long. To the air. It's all fire. Pressure coming. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Oh, the offense fortunate to fall on that one, and they'll live to fight another play.
Man, those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again, and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Hit as he throws. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Illinois lining up to
see what we can do with the ball. Catch it first.
3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope
Here we
the
go.
punt can bail them out. And the punt team able to sling him to the ground. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Looking for a deep man.
Got it.
And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get conserved, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Dropping back, it's Altmaier. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
When I'm a quarterback and I see zone and I see my guy curl up real quick, I got to hum it. And he threw that thing with some revolutions, with some velocity right to his receiver so he can make the catch.
Looking deep. And the ball is caught. He's inside the 35. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30.
Let's go. We got some life. We made a big play, something to build off of. We need a lot of points, and we need them quickly. Time's running out. We're trailing big in this ball game.
Got it behind the line. It's Valentine. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. To the air on second down. Finds the tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. The Fighting Illini facing a 3rd and long to keep this drive alive. He wants to throw it again. Pocket breaking down. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game.
Absolutely perfect. Well, they got 3 back, but that's about all you can say about it.
I know a lot of people are scratching their heads why they try to kick that field goal. You're in the 4th quarter. You're down a boatload of points. A field goal isn't going to do it. If you want to win this game, you need touchdowns. I would anticipate for every possession they get from here on out, man, you've got to be way more aggressive.
And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. With this big cushion they're working with, Jesse, they're ready to send these fans toward the exits.
And you know the coaching staff has got to be so...
Gonna take a shot. Makes the grab inside the 30. Oh, he's got some space. And he'll step out of bounds just short of the goal line. Almost a touchdown, but not in there yet.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
And the Trojans have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Barrels ahead. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you. I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? They'll run it to the left looking for the end zone. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
No backs with the quarterback as they line up for the 2. Scanning the field, it's Mayava. He makes the grab for the 2. I don't know why you need to go for 2 there, but they do, and it's successful.
That's tough to defend, right? You're going 5 wide, spreading us out across the field. These windows become a little bit bigger when you do that, and they were able to convert, and as a result, they walk away with 8 points on the drive.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. Illinois can be aggressive here on 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. From the gun, wants to pass. He wants a big play here late. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
And this is always the time in the game where coaches are absolutely watching. Like, which one of my guys mail it in and quit? And if you're the quarterback, man, you've been sacked a few times, you've turned the football over, like, continue to play, find some ways to maybe get a few first downs and make something positive happen.
Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Final minute, this game's on ice. They can take a knee and run out the clock.
This offense has to feel great with how they're able to go out, execute, and perform big plays all game long. I think it's sending a statement, too, to future defenses down the road on the schedule. They're going to be tough to contend with.
Yeah, I mean, they got firepower, putting up so many points. This thing is easily over. Now they can just chillax, go back to the locker room, know they're going to get the victory.
This is an area of the game. On offense, you've got to be able to run the football well. You've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and obviously you're in your own end here, but you want to bleed the clock. You want to stay on the field and keep getting first down, so you have to be able to...
Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. Got it in stride at the 15. The offense gets the timeout. 12 ticks left on the clock.
Timeout, USC.
That big play has them in business. 1st and 10 inside the 20. Here we go. They're looking to pass from the red zone. And give him another 6. Grabs it for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
And they say play to the final whistle. This offense took it to heart. Scoring late, maybe they could have wasted the clock. They made no doubt about it. This one's over.
My philosophy on going for 2 is only when you have to. Looking to throw, it's Mayava. Flips it out in the flat. He's not going to make it. Stopped short of the goal line, and they are unable to extend this lead any further. Now they'll try to get another possession with an onside kick. Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball.
Well, here in the 4th quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
Corners are going to bail. To the air on 1st down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Can't make the connection. Incomplete pass, and 1 second remains.
And it's just been frustrating to watch the inconsistency of this guy at QB, man. You've got to be able to stay in rhythm in an offense and stay ahead of schedule. And he's had a moment, and he threw a touchdown pass, but more consistency, more...
He's going to let one fly down the middle. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Guys, this is a story we see every single year in college football. Ranked teams losing to unranked opponents. What